guys, this is Ackley, Tack4427 here, and welcome to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about my entire haul that I've actually got devoted to, of course, my convention that I went to some time ago, Retro Game Con, which, yeah, I have to say, it was a really good time for me, and yeah, I think it's safe to say that this year's Retro Game Con is almost on par as the one from last year, which I couldn't get enough of, and yeah, pretty much the stuff that I bought while I was there for sure was actually really quite interesting. Almost like a nice little throwback to, of course, the haul that I did with the previous Retro Game Cons that I've been to pretty much the haul that I did last year for sure, which I'm not gonna lie, is actually a really good combo for sure, and yeah, I was really fascinated with the stuff that I bought while I was there for sure. I see it was well worth it, and yeah, I'll be really excited to see what Retro Game Con 2024 next year will have to offer for sure, so yeah, if you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen as usual, and let's not forget, there's also the link to it provided in the description box below if you want to go and check it out, so yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead, I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. In fact, yeah, it is actually a pretty long episode for sure, but hey, what did you expect? Most of the episodes I put out on this show are incredibly long, so I'm quite used to it by now. And yeah, now that I am mentioning Retro Game Con next year, I'm really quite amazed that they're now expanding the convention and doing a 3-day weekend event for sure, so that'll be interesting to see how it'll go. And by all means, there's no way in hell I'm actually missing out on that. You bet I'll definitely go for sure. Now, I just need to figure out which cosplay I'll actually bring for that convention coming up. Well, hey, I'll figure it out soon enough. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, I guess it has been over a week since after it happened, and yeah, I guess I'm pretty much overdue to actually pretty much get this going right away, but yeah, I guess if you may recall, yeah, probably by the time I'm recording this video, it is exactly over 1 week since after a certain event that has occurred for sure, to which, yeah, I guess if you couldn't already tell, it was, of course, my birthday this year, to which, yeah, I guess if anything, it was, of course, a really great time this year for sure, and I guess if you may recall, as of last week, I've officially turned 28 for sure, So yeah, feels great to actually turn 28 for sure, and that means pretty much 2 years from now I'll officially be out of my 20s and starting my 30s, which, holy shit, I'm already approaching my 30s as of now. Should I be moving out of my parents' place by this point? Boy, I can't believe time is flying by so fast, so yeah, I mean, 2 more years until I reach my 30s. Yeah, I guess I should have been moving out of my parents' place by this point. I mean, yeah, I think I finally got myself a good job after so long. That's really gonna help me out by a ton, but yeah, I think I should have been living on my own and moved out of my parents' place by now. And on top of that, I should have got my driver's license, as well as a car. Or even better yet, I should have been old enough to I should have been old enough to actually start thinking about proposing to my girlfriend and see about getting married. What's going on with me in my life? Excuse me one moment. I need some time to really think this over. Okay. I feel better now. Let's get back on track. So, where was I? Oh yeah, my birthday for this year. So yeah, I guess it was quite obvious that for this year, I actually had a really great birthday for sure. In fact, probably I think from my experience, it's just me going out and doing a lot of eating out at local restaurants for sure. But hey, I guess from what I can recall, I still think it is great enough for sure. Plus, I think it actually feels great to do some eating out for sure. I mean, who doesn't? So, but regardless, of course, that front, as well as, of course, my massive dilemma that I'm dealing with, that's dwindling part of my mental health. Yeah. Hard to believe that I actually almost had a mental breakdown for sure, but okay, yeah, back on topic. I guess as usual for, of course, my birthday for sure, I've actually got some interesting stuff for, of course, my birthday, and I guess for this year, like I do in the previous years, I'm officially gonna go over some of the birthday presents I actually got for sure. Again, just to keep in mind, it's not a big haul that I was expecting for sure, but hey, regardless of course, that front, I still think they are great enough for sure. So yeah, I guess with that being said, I think we shouldn't waste any more time. Let's go ahead and get right on to, of course, talking about my birthday presents. Okay, looks like we're all saying good to go to, of course, go over my birthday presents for this year. And, of course, I got them all stacked up for sure. And I guess, as usual, I think I'm going to go over them one by one just to see what I'm going to be in for. And, well, I guess since the first one just toppled over, I guess I was going to start with this for sure. So yeah, I guess for starters, for my birthday presents that I actually got, what I got here is, of course, this really nice 3D printing figure that I got right here, and I guess you can tell it is quite obvious. This is, of course, supposed to be Pikachu from Pokemon dressed as a ghost. So yeah, I guess quite frankly, this was, of course, pretty much a nice small little birthday present that I got from, of course, my cousin for sure, to which, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, is actually really quite amazing for sure. And yeah, I think from what I'm actually seeing, yeah, I think bear in mind that my birthday usually lands nearly a week after Halloween for sure. Big of an interesting fact for sure. In fact, I did say nearly for sure because yeah, I think pretty much if anything, pretty much Halloween just pretty much lands the week before November 7th, and yeah, pretty much if anything, since my birthday is on November the 6th, of course it lands exactly 6 days after Halloween for sure. So yeah, that's actually one thing to really get things cleared up for sure. But regardless on that front, I'm really impressed on how well this, pretty much on how well this actually looks for sure. Yeah, really does. Yeah, I think I really do love the, pretty much the yellow coloring they put into, of course, Pikachu's body, and of course, pretty much his ears for sure. Although, I guess if anything, I do think part of the tail could have been pretty much colored in a whole lot more since it's all in yellow, But hey, I'm not complaining, of course, on that front. I still think this actually turned out well, and plus, I really do love the nice ghost costume Pikachu is actually trying to spot on for sure, which actually makes it all the more incredible. In fact, how else of course, in my current job at Area 51 of the Crow's Nest Online for the past 3 to 4 months now, that they do specialize in 3D printing for sure, which I won't lie, is actually really quite incredible. So yeah, I say this is actually quite perfect for sure. So yeah, really do love it for sure, and I couldn't get enough of it hands down. So yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got right here, I've of course got this nice little box for sure. So what could be inside of me, you ask? Well, have a look. So yeah, pretty much if anything, it's actually just a regular old, pretty much birthday pop-up box for sure. But the best part about it, I actually got myself a Amazon gift card for sure. So yeah, been quite some time since I actually got a card off of yeah, pretty much a gift card for Amazon for sure. And I guess it is for obvious reasons. I really do love buying those for sure, just in case I do need to get something off of Amazon for sure. And I guess for the case of this one, I actually pretty much got this Amazon gift card for about, yeah, pretty much with about $100 loading in for sure, which I won't lie is actually really quite incredible for sure. So yeah, really do love it hands down, and yeah. Who knows what I'll be buying off of Amazon with, of course, this thing for sure. So, but yeah, I still think that this is actually well worth it for sure. So yeah. Okay, and this next one that I got right here, I have, of course, pretty much got a nice, I got myself a nice birthday card for sure, to which, yeah, you can definitely see is, of course, a dog right inside of a truck with the American flag on the side. So yeah, and I guess inside here, I guess for starters is, of course, yeah, looks like I got about $40 in cash for sure, but yeah, more importantly is, of course, from, of course, my grandparents that I'm gonna read right now, which says, wishing you all the precious things in life, health, happiness, enduring friendships, and the freedom that are ours. Happy birthday. So yeah. This one I actually got from, of course, my grandparents for sure, which was actually really nice for sure. And yeah, I guess as I said earlier, I got about $40 in cash for sure, which, yeah, I won't lie, is actually really quite incredible for sure. So yeah, I assume my grandparents actually put those $40 in because pretty much one of my future plans financial-wise is, of course, I do hope to save up to get myself a brand new DVD and Blu-ray player that is, of course, region-free. So yeah, that is actually really quite nice. So yeah, maybe somewhere down in the line, I think I might actually finally get one of those for sure, because yeah, I think my current DVD and Blu-ray player that I currently have, as good as it is, I think it's starting to show its age for sure. So yeah, I guess it was well worth it for sure to get this card for sure. So yeah. Okay, and of course the final two that I'm gonna be showing off right by now, I guess it is quite obvious for sure. I actually got myself pretty much a couple of games for sure that I've been wanting to get for some time. Yeah, that being, of course, they're both Nintendo related, and of course, they're from two different systems that I actually know. One on the Nintendo Switch, and the other, well, on the 3DS. So yeah, what I actually have here is, of course, two new video games that I actually got to add to my collection for sure. So I guess for starters is, of course, the game that I've been wanting to get my hands on for years and years and years now, which is this right here, which is, of course, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. So yeah, I've actually heard really good things about the Mario and Rabbids game for some time, and I've been meaning to get my hands on this ever since the day I actually got my Nintendo Switch for sure. So yeah, and of course, after all these years, I finally got in my possession for sure, and boy, was it actually well worth it for sure, because yeah, I guess if anything, with, of course, pretty much the idea of course, Mario characters going up against the Rabbids from a well-known Rayman game, seems like a recipe for a disaster on paper, but I guess from what I'm actually hearing, actually works well in execution for sure. So yeah. Really quite thrilled to finally get this game for sure, and yeah, maybe somewhere down in the line if I do have some spare time, or if I ever do felt the need to, of course, do some, finally get some live streaming going on Twitch sometime soon, where I'll actually play some games for sure, which I guess is pretty much the main point of Twitch nowadays. You might actually see me play this game with, of course, a few of my friends, or of course some family members that I know of. So yeah, I think it'll be well worth it for sure. So yeah. Alright, and of course the final game that I got right here, yeah, I guess it's quite obvious, seeing of how this is a 3DS game. I've of course got Super Mario Maker for the Nintendo 3DS, so yeah, quite frankly, it's been some time since I got myself a 3DS game for sure, to which, yeah, I guess if anything, it's probably a little outdated as of now, because, well, yeah, the 3DS is no longer in production for sure, leaving only the Nintendo Switch to be the dominant Nintendo console for sure. Probably right up until the possible upcoming Nintendo Switch 2 coming up very, very soon, but we shall have to wait and see on that. But hey, needless to say, I'm actually really quite thrilled to actually get this game, and I guess a bit of a fun fact, actually, when I originally collected a few games for the Wii U, one of my favorites, of course, that's a console right before the Nintendo Switch came, yeah, pretty much took it out of the competition. I would have to say the original Mario Maker game on the Wii U is definitely one of my favorite Wii U games for sure. So yeah, and I guess for some time now, I've been meaning to, of course, dabble into different versions of course, Mario Maker for sure, just to see what on the buzz is about. And yeah, oddly enough, since I got the Wii U version, I think it makes sense to finally get the pretty much the 3DS version for sure. So yeah, basically from, of course, what I'm actually seeing, according to, of course, my knowledge, it pretty much, yeah, I think it pretty much works the exact same way as the Wii U version for sure, right? But of course, it's actually dug in the 3DS for sure, which still makes it a really interesting game for sure. Now, I guess that leads the ultimate question: do I actually pretty much have the Nintendo Switch version for sure? Well, I think that's kind of hard to say. In fact, I may need to, of course, double check my Nintendo Switch collection just to be safe. So if I do have it, then I don't need to worry about that. And if I don't have it, then I guess I pretty much need to, of course, get my hands on that for sure. But yeah, I may need to double check, of course, that front. But yeah, needless to say, I'm really quite thrilled to get the 3DS version of course, Super Mario Maker for sure. So yeah, definitely well worth it in the end. And yeah, truly one game alongside Mario and Rabbids to really cap off, of course, what I got for sure. So yeah. And of course, with all that said and done, that's pretty much all the birthday presents that I actually got for her this year. Yeah, like I said, it's not really a much bigger haul than what I was expecting, but I still think the ones I actually show off are actually really great for sure. And I think that is actually a great way to sum up my birthday this year. I do think it's actually really great for sure. So yeah, definitely far different from, of course, the previous years for sure, but I still had a really great time for sure, and yeah, like I said, to officially turn 28 this year was, of course, really well worth it for sure, and of course, the reception that I got from, of course, my birthday video that I posted the week, yeah, pretty much on my birthday for sure was actually really well done for sure. And again, I do want to thank my girlfriend Casamelli and of course Delmar Mullins for of course for contributing to be part of that Sega video, and I'm really impressed on how well it turned out. So yeah, I'll be sure to link the birthday video at the end of this video, just for you guys to check it out for sure. So yeah, and I'm really quite excited to see what next year will have to offer, where I'll officially turn 29 for sure. And yeah, like I said, actually turning 28. It's really quite surprising, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm amazed with, of course, what I've done, but yeah, like I said, I've turned 28 this year. I mean, yeah, so many things I wish I could be doing right by now. I mean, yeah, I think, yeah, like I said, got myself a good job that'll pay me well for sure, but moreover, yeah, like I said, I should have been moving out of my parents' place and finally living on my own. I could have been getting my driver's license and driving a car at long last. And moreover, I should have been pretty much proposing my girlfriend Casamelli, and we could have gotten married and started having kids together. Why am I so behind on, of course, so many things? Yeah, I definitely need a moment for sure just to collect my thoughts for sure. So, but yeah, I think that'll be a good way to end this episode. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode of What the Pickup. And as usual, let me know what you think about this episode in the comment section below. So yeah, that's all I can say on that. Thank you so much for watching, and well, I need a moment to collect my thoughts on the fact that I'm way behind, of course, some stuff that I got on my end now that I'm growing up much older for sure. So I'll definitely see you guys in the next episode. So yeah, take care, guys. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon. and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTACTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page. And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.